I'm Tom Beaumont, a national political correspondent for the Associated Press based in Des Moines, Iowa. There are a number of House Democrats, all of them women, all of them elected in 2018 when the Democrats took the House, who represent districts with broad suburban tracts and whose Republican opponents support strict bans on abortion. And so these Democrats see those positions among those Republicans as an opening that you might not have expected a year ago. Support for abortion rights is a majority opinion in America's suburbs, according to the AP's own polling. So in the case of Sharice Davids, you have suburban Kansas City, Johnson County. It's a sprawling suburban district. So when I was talking to Sharice Davids after a campaign event in Olathe in Johnson County, Kansas, I asked her how aggressive she planned to be campaigning on this issue. And here's what she said.
I think the extent to which I talk about my opponent being so extreme on this, being someone who has supported a ban without exceptions, even for rape and incest, is I think that's a function of how much I'm talking to folks about that issue.
However, what I know is that her campaign has released in the last few days digital ads that are going at her opponent, her likely opponent, Amanda Adkins, who at one point supported a plank in the state Republican Party platform that called for personhood for unborn fetuses, which would mean that abortion would be effectively illegal in most cases. So Alyssa Slotkin, who's running in this very competitive race in suburban Detroit, suburban Lansing, says that bodes well for Democrats in Michigan, because it's going to be front and center, not just in the individual races for office holders, but it's going to be on the minds of voters statewide, and it's going to be a driving force for those supporters of abortion rights.
I think voters deserve to know the real differences with us, and he campaigns and fundraises off of 100% pro-life, no exceptions. That's more extreme than the 1931 law that's on our books. So I think that that's an important contrast to make.
One thing I'm curious about is to see how these races turn out and the impact that it might have on 2024. Do these voters, are they motivated to come out in 2022? And do they stay motivated? Do they stay activated? Do the suburbs stay engaged on this issue for the 2024 campaign, which is, of course, just right around the